What's up everybody, ArcticFoxMark here, and guys, it's a great time to be a Mass Effect fan. We got the Mass Effect Legendary Edition coming out next year, and we recently found out that a new Mass Effect game is in development, and this game is supposed to be a continuation of the trilogy, so we'll get to see what happened to the crew after Mass Effect 3. 3's ending left a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths, but that was appeased somewhat with the Citadel DLC and the extended cut. With that being said, I thought it would be a good idea to take a look at a scrapped ending for the trilogy. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into this. The Dark Energy ending was a potential plotline focused on the spread of dark energy. The concept was sprinkled throughout Mass Effect 2, but was abandoned in Mass Effect 3. Drew Karpyshyn was the head writer for Mass Effects 1 and 2, but he left at the end of the second game and Mac Walters took over for Mass Effect 3. An ending for the plot had been worked out by Karpyshyn's exit, so the best choice in BioWare's mind was to scrap it altogether. The removal of this plotline didn't harm Mass Effect 2's story as a whole, as that game was more about stopping the race known as the Collectors. It was a part of Tali's storyline, but it never took priority in the game, it was just there. But it did give us a chance to see Gianna Paracini again. Continue to keep those businesses in check, Gianna, you're great at it.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
The thing is that the removal of it could be a little jarring, because if you continue through the trilogy and played Mass Effect 3, it's not mentioned at all, and if you were invested to see where that plotline was going, you're probably wondering what happened. That's why I'm glad Karpyshyn sat down and told us what happened to that part of the story, that way we're filled in on what happened. The Dark Energy plot centered around biotics, basically Jedi powers.
Force is strong.
The energy that's used by biotics is the same energy used to allow space travel. It's used in ships, the mass relays. Dark energy does a lot in the Mass Effect universe. It isn't all sunshine and rainbows though, that energy could have a negative effect too. This negative effect was key to the Dark Energy plot, as the idea is that the same energy that's been beneficial to all the races in the game could potentially destroy the universe. Organics are the only ones who could use biotics, and the synthetic enemies believe that using this dark energy might destroy the universe. Biotics caused an entropic or negative effect on the universe. The idea started to evolve from this, and that maybe the Reapers are looking for a way to stop the inevitable. That one day if the dark energy in the universe continued to increase, it would lead to the opposite of the Big Bang, where all life would be destroyed. The Reapers realized that the only way they could stop it is by using biotics, and since they can't do it themselves, they're trying to find the perfect group to use biotics while regulating the dark energy in the galaxy. The Asari were close, but they weren't quite right. The Protheans maybe were close, and every 50,000 years they kept repeating the cycle of culling the galaxies to make sure that the dark energy levels never grew too high until they found that perfect race. The right mix of mental fortitude and biotic ability. This sounded like it would have been a decent way to end the trilogy. You could debate which ending would have been better. Story-wise, I guess it makes sense. It answers the question of why these synthetic enemies kept coming back every 50,000 years. It mean they had to be more than they were just Lovecraftian enemies, right? The effect on the universe was already starting to show up in Mass Effect 2. There is a little spoiler here, but in Mass Effect 2, we go to the planet Haestrom to find Tali. She explains that Haestrom's son Dolan is aging rapidly, causing the sun to become unstable.
What can you tell me about your research here?
Haestrom's sun is destabilizing. Back when this was a Quarian colony, it was a normal star. It shouldn't change that quickly.
Any idea what's destabilizing the sun?
If I had to guess, I'd say that it was dark energy affecting the interior of the star. The effect is similar to when stars blow off mass to enter a red giant phase, but Haestrom's sun is far too young for this to be natural.
This rapid aging could be caused by dark energy. You can see its effects on the planet. Haestrom is one giant frying pan because Dolan is unstable. The fact that the plotline never got fleshed out is sad because it would have been interesting to see where they went with it. Again, losing the plotline didn't hurt the overall story of the trilogy, but the setup for it can be seen in Mass Effect 2. I guess all we can do is try to imagine how this plotline could have ended, and maybe that is for the best. What did y'all think of the video? Feel free to leave a comment, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next video. Peace.